Good afternoon, my name is Niskanen and this is my channel of making all of my own clothes and sometimes other things. This week we are working on the Cashmerette Saybrook tank. I'm making it first out of this lovely mint greenish viscose knit. It's my mock-up, basically because I have added 3 centimeters to the length of the what is the word? To the length of the upper torso. I think that's going to be a good thing. Because, actually, first, let me explain to you the idea of this project and the next one. So, Sandman, the TV series, is coming to Netflix at the beginning of August. I think the 5th of August is the release date. So, I decided I wanted to commemorate this thing with an outfit. So I was thinking about what kind of outfit I might wear that I would A, like to continue wearing in the future, and B, be comfortable wearing as a reference to the Sandman. Because Sandman has been enormously influential on me as a person. So yeah. Turns out I would be very comfortable in a black tank and a pair of stretchy black jeans. So, black tank, this lovely bamboo knit, which I think, holding it now, I think I have way too much of, but that's fine. I will make more stuff out of it. Probably at least some, probably 2 different, two different tanks, and then possibly some underwear, maybe, don't know. We will see. In any case, so I measured the length of the straps, that doesn't sound right. The shoulder from the shoulder seam to my apex on myself, and then on the pattern, and it turns out that on the pattern there was at least like 5 centimeters less than on my body, so I decided to split the difference and not make such a huge change directly, but rather decided to make a smaller change with a while trying to make sure that the actual change was still made. So I think that part of the reason that my Muna and Broad tank, Banksia tank, has pooling right here is because the length between where my breasts want to sit and where the pattern wants them to sit is significant. So there's, because the inbuilt bra in that sort of forces the inbuilt bra situation to sit where it wants to sit, or where my bra wants to, my breasts want it to sit. I think there's a discrepancy, and I think that Cashmerette also has at least some of that same discrepancy. So I'm trying this out in a tank. I may in the future try this out in a pattern of more complexity, but today I am trying it out in a tank. So that's why I definitely need to build a mock-up. And that's where the mint green fabric comes in. I am making a mock-up with this mint green viscose to make sure that my changes actually make sense. If they don't, I'm just going to return the situation to where it was before I made the changes. And yeah, so that's where we are. I don't think there's anything more. Let's get to building. So first, we're going to sew the shoulder seams, or rather, I'm going to serge the everything that I can serge, which is everything except the binding on the neckline and the armholes, as well as the hemming. So those are things that I cannot serge, but I will serge the shoulder seams and the side seams, and I may also serge the first layer of the word with the thing, the neckline and the armhole bindings, because that way I can at least make sure that that part of the thing is secure. So yes, let's go with that. And I will see you on the other side of the shoulder seams and the neck hole binding. The neck is done. It is a little bit floppy, but I will probably press it and it should be better, hopefully. We will see. But the next step in the process is to do the side seams and then repeat the process of the binding on the armholes as well. So I will see you on the other side of those things. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw in the hem at the same time. So I will see you on the other side of the hem. Alright, so it's done-ish. I did not bother to hem the thing because this is not going to be worn ever after this. So, both of the armholes gape, the neckline gapes. One armhole gapes worse than the other, and that is the binding method. I really should not have done the serging first and then the zigzag. That seems to stretch out. Like you can see the back, even the back gapes. So it's not great. It is not great. The side with the I forget which one it is. It's this one. This one is the side with the with just the zigzag, and it gapes less, but it still gapes like kind of a lot. And honestly, I'm not sure if it's the binding or if it's the changes that I made. And the binding is throwing everything out of whack enough that I cannot, like, it's very hard to tell if my changes were successful or not. Because, like, seriously, look at this thing. There's so much gaping both sides here. There's so much gaping here. There's so much gaping at the back. It's just... this is not a wearable mock-up. But I'm glad that I made it. Although I think if I look at how the thing, the side seams sit, I think that adding the extra length to the front is probably a good idea. Because frankly, the armhole as it is sitting like right under my armpit. But like, of course there's gaping. There's so much gaping. I'm not a fan. No. Do not approve. So, what I think I'm going to do for the actual thing. I think I'm going to keep the changes that I made. And I think that I'm going to make a few more changes. I think that what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add a little bit of width to this binding, maybe even like double the width, and then do it, instead of a binding, do it as a like a collar piece. Maybe shorten it a little bit as well, so that it's actually gathered more when sewn. So yeah, sometimes things go wrong. The other thing that I might do is I might actually take a tape, a foldable elastic, and just do the armholes and the neck hole with that. That might actually be a very, very good look. Especially if I use the matte side of the foldable elastic on the outside. Because that way it would look a bit more like this. Like what this is supposed to be doing. No. None of this is okay. It's just it's impossible to decipher if my change, because my changes shouldn't have affected the neckline, and at most the neckline should gape less because of the changes, because the changes that I made put the neckline at slightly lower in terms of where it hits the body. And that means that the neckline has a bit more of the body circumference around it than it would like 3 centimeters. Because like my circumference here and my circumference here are different, and the one higher up is less. So if I had the neckline here, it would gape more. But so yeah, I think, I mean, it's getting late and I'm very tired, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bed, I will sleep on it, and then tomorrow I will have another look at this monstrosity and decide what I'm going to do with the actual fabric. But this is why we do mock-ups, folks. If there's too much changed, you can wind up with this, whatever this is. I will see you on the other side of having cut all of the black bamboo. Alright, and we are done. It's very hard to see any details at all on this tank because, well, it is all black, but that is by design. So, the gaping at the neckline is much less, but then I did do a lot of work to make it so. One of the things that I did was I shortened the binding a little bit, and yeah, I think that sort of did the trick. The thing is, though, there's gaping here. And I don't know, it's not great. Like, obviously the previous gaping, that was extreme. And it was definitely caused by the changes that I made, because it came upwards around here. So hold on. I need to be careful because my dog is lying right here. And his tail is very floofy. So yeah, anyway, the tank, it is very nice. I am a fan. The back also gapes. Again, still. And then there's gaping right here. But like, it's okay. I hope that this gaping and the gaping at the back is going to go away with washing. Other than that, it's just a very nice standard tank. I think I might prefer to not do the binding if and when I do this again, and instead of doing a binding, doing a separate piece. What is it? A facing? Anyway, I think the next time I'm going to do that. The next time I do this, I'm going to do that. Because I am not a fan of, I mean, the look of the binding is very good. Hold on. Let me see if I can get close enough to show it even a little bit. But yeah, the look of the binding is very nice. I like it. But the process of putting it on is not great. I am not a fan. Not even a little bit. So, yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I hope the gaping out here is going to go away in the wash. I did some rather aggressive pressing here at the neckline, and the gaping there went away with that. So I think this is a definite possibility. I mean, honestly though, I am probably going to make this shirt, this tank again, because it is very nice. It is, I love a good tank. It lets me show off my tattoos, because I love my tattoos, but also beyond that, it's just, a tank in the summer is just very, very nice. It just is. And it is hot and humid, and a tank is everything that the doctor ordered. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased. I am going to put this in the wash though, but in any case, I will definitely be wearing this, not this Friday, but the next one, when the Sandman series lands. So yeah, if you like this video, next week I will be doing the closet core ginger jeans from a black stretch jeans fabric, and that means that I will see you next Thursday. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, do all of the YouTube videos, and I will see you next Thursday. Tail. I almost stepped on a tail.